Aaron,
It's not.
look how much cheese you wasted.
Lick it off.
No.
They can't see it. Scrape it up with the palm of the butt.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, put your and just.
Where are you?
God.
Fucking learn,
You
Calvin.
caveman.
Amateurs.
Hey guys, Crew Blongwave. I'm Eric.
I'm Shane.
I'm Aaron.
And who all has played Majora's Mask?
I did.
Did you beat it? How long did it take you to beat it?
I didn't beat 3 days.
3 days, 72 hours.
Nice, Aaron.
You never finished it,
Get
right?
the Fierce Daddy mask?
No. I
I
got the
know, how the
Deku.
fuck you gonna know what we talking
I got the Deku Bush mask.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Well, did you get the mask or were you just a Deku?
I don't.
Shrub.
No. I was one, and then I wasn't one, and then I got a mask
Okay.
where I could turn one again.
Okay, cool. So Majora's Mask is admittedly one of my favorite Zeldas ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love it
I
so
would love
much.
to get my hands on that 3DS remaster.
Yeah, I love the mechanic of the 3 days.
I did not.
I love it so much because not
I think
only do you
I
have,
think it rushed exploration a little bit.
I think it did, but I love the way it did it because the world, admittedly, is not huge. There's just so much going on inside of it.
A lot of people in like little areas
Yeah.
and stuff. And
that you can't see all of if you just play the first 3 days, you know? And even, like, it gave, like, a really cool tension to the temples, because, like, not only do you have to figure out these puzzles, but you only got a couple of hours left to figure out this one, or you
Yeah.
have to start all over.
Yeah.
I just love the atmosphere of
I
it.
had to start over a lot.
Yeah.
I did too.
A lot.
And
I beat it once, I didn't go back.
Yeah.
Until I quit.
And speaking of from this
No.
from this fan
I
film,
know.
which I believe is a they released like a music album, and this is like along with that music album. Because a lot of Zelda fans love all the music for the series,
Of
and they
course.
create these like orchestrated remixes and stuff for it. So I believe that this is what that is.
Sorry.
So, yeah. Speaking of this thing and the title, Terrible Fate, it might want to have one of the best villains ever, Majora.
You think so?
The dancing guy with that face, right?
It's the mask itself. The Skull Kid is just a Skull Kid. Fan theory that it's the Skull Kid that you play with from Ocarina of Time.
They just use all the sprites again, right?
For some of them.
Because I remember like those
Some of them are
the
updated, too.
sons, like the carpenters, and
Yeah.
they're running around doing stuff like
Yeah.
that. Then like the Twinova sisters were like
Mhm.
sister witches, but they were like they were
Yeah.
helpful
Yeah.
instead of being mean.
Well, they were shopkeepers in the Majora's Mask. The idea is that Termina, where this takes place, is not Hyrule. It's like an alternate
That's
dimension.
pronounced Termia?
Termina, or I don't know. I've always ever read it. It's,
Termina.
Termina, maybe.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Who cares? But what I'm saying is, like, it's an alternate
The
dimension.
pricks who
to
watch
Hyrule.
this.
Well, fuck them. It's an alternate dimension to
Yeah.
Hyrule, so
Yeah.
it makes sense to reuse those sprites.
Isn't there like a
that point?
Billy curse or something like that, like a statue? It's like some boy that died or something.
I don't think so.
It's a creepypasta about it, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking of... Okay, I get you. No.
That's game fiction. That's like the whole. There's an island in Pokemon Blue. You go there, you find fucking Peekaboo.
Peekaboo.
Yeah, it was actually.
Well, there's
Mew.
Mew under the truck.
Yeah. You had to like do the thing and get
Well, our friend Reese Trilla never finished the game because early in the game, his game glitched out and all of his items were Ocarinas of Time. And he couldn't get more items because his inventory was full.
On which game?
On Majora's Mask.
Oh, really?
You can get the Ocarina of Time for it. I don't know if you got that far.
No, I probably didn't.
Here. At the end of things,
Ooh, that looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
I can still feel
heart.
its power.
That's nostalgia right there. Those chimes.
Isn't this how it started? Was like in this weird like smoky darkness.
When I
And...
found it,
In the Lost Woods.
I could sense the doom of a dark.
Oh, that's cool.
Happy Mask Salesman.
And now, that imp has it.
Is that the windmill?
Oh, nice.
Fucking cool, man. Jeez.
Hey.
Navi and... Or not Navi, what are the name of two fairies?
No, I remember.
Tao.
Those look nice. I like those.
They kind of have like a texture on them, don't they?
Oh.
This is awesome.
Yeah, it looks great. Skull Kid.
Look at them.
Sorry, song.
Look. Ah, that's like in the.
Rupee.
Isn't that worth 5 rupees?
It's 20.
Well, I thought 2 was 20.
5 is blue.
What's that?
See Mario mask?
Yeah.
Isn't that what's her name's the Lon Lon Ranch guy?
No.
No, it's the Happy Mask salesman.
No, the mask is of the Lon Lon Ranch guy too. He's like Mario.
Well, he always looked like Mario, and then he had a Luigi. Ooh, shit.
Yeah, brother. Precious.
Oh, yeah.
It's like calling to him, like the ring. Whoa! Is this how the Skull Kid gets it? Oh, okay. The guy ate the fruit
Man, that
from
makes
the
good
rundown.
They kind of have his beak on like a rope. You see that?
It could be like a mask. Kind
Nice,
of thing,
man.
maybe, you know what I mean, though?
Hear what he said.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's like a fiery eye just
Yeah.
staring at him. Whoa!
You never finished the game, did you?
No! Yeah, it is like a mask. I thought so. Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
I am Groot. Man, this is powerful.
Oh, we just put the fire out. That's cool.
Ugh.
I should have heeded the ancient's warning. Nothing can withstand its power.
Never seen him do that.
Damn.
Yeah.
The
I
film
thought a
music.
well-made film.
No, that was good. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's producing a.
Yeah, well,
it's promoting a like album release.
yeah, it has
thing.
the film, the music, and everything right there. So
No, that was wonderful.
I like that. So that's a prequel to the game then. It's
That's how it
it's
got
how he
to
got
that.
his mask. Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
Well, yeah, the Happy Mask salesman always says like like a little snot took my mask or something like that. You had to help me get it back.
Yeah.
It's because he also steals the Ocarina of Time from Link in the beginning.
Yeah, that's why he gets sucked into
And
the
once
place.
you fight him the first time and knocks it away, that's how you can go back in time 3 days before the moon falls.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. I went back in time.
Yeah.
I kept on just doing the same 3 days, never beat the first dungeon.
Yeah.
I remember flying around these fucking bushes and shit. Trying
What
to
was this?
trying to like save a princess or something that like these people had captured or something.
Yeah.
Never got it.
What was the first Zelda you played again?
First Zelda I played, Ocarina of Time maybe.
'Cause-
I might have played the original Nintendo one at some point before then.
Did
but
you
I
ever
don't
play
remember.
Link to the Past on Super Nintendo?
I played it at some point. It was my first one.
That was a
though.
lot of people's first.
I went back
our
and played
age.
it again later
Yeah.
on, but I never had it on the Super Nintendo.
Okay.
So
And you didn't beat it for the 64, right?
what?
Ocarina of Time?
No, I beat Ocarina of Time. No, yeah, I beat Ocarina of Time on the 64, and then I played it again recently on the 3DS,
Okay.
which I like the 3DS.
Well, didn't you like get to the Shadow Temple and then you like lost your save file? Then you started another save file from the Shadow Temple.
No, I was given
or after the Shadow Temple.
given the game
What?
by my older brother,
Yeah.
and he had a save file where it was in the Spirit Temple.
Yeah.
And I played it the Shadow Temple, and I don't know if I got scared as a kid or couldn't beat it or what it was, and I quit.
Yeah.
And then I went to his save file, and then I beat the Twin Novas on Spirit Temple, and then finished it all the way to the rest.
Gotcha.
So I beat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
It's more than Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the 3DS, I've beaten all the 3DS one now.
The picture.
And then A Link
yeah.
Between Worlds, I've beaten. That
Okay.
was good too.
The
Oh,
picture
I wanna
on
play
the
that.
tree of Skull Kid.
The-
Yeah.
the-
I mean, the story of the game is that this moon is falling, right? And also, every time you beat a temple, you release this like giant into the world.
Oh.
And then, spoilers, eventually the moon is almost falling, and because you release all 4 giants,
hold it
they
up or
grab it.
something?
Yeah. But the Skull Kid and the giants used to be friends. And there was like a drawing of the Skull Kid and his friends and stuff like that on trees all around the place. The idea is that the Skull Kid is from Hyrule, but because he's gone so deep into the Lost Woods, eventually you go too deep and you've kind of like went through the realities or something like that.
Termina, so it's like a.
It's not like another. It's like
you
another
go through
country.
the Lost Woods and find this other place.
Yeah, it's like.
I was saying in the beginning, he's like, I think you were riding a horse through the woods.
It's kind of like Narnia.
And then you
in
fell
that
through
way.
a hole or something.
Chronicles of Narnia in that way a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like portals and stuff.
Yeah.
The fairies, like the look of the fairies here was interesting because I always kind of looked at those fairies as being like just so bright you can't see. They look like balls of energy, but they actually had like a texture on the ball where they were
Especially like the red-black one.
yeah, it felt like it was like physically a ball, which was interesting. Even though I always kind of thought of it like you just can't see what the fairies look like; they're so bright.
Yeah.
So that was an interesting choice. The beak thing also as well. I believe that they didn't have that. I think they had a mask, and then you would uncover the beak thing, like Skull Kids would.
Yeah.
The Skull Kids would
Are they
always.
supposed to have like a real beak?
No,
Oh.
I don't believe. Well, I don't remember. I don't think so.
His beak was just like a mask that he just wore.
No, I think they did have the beak, but usually when you saw a Skull Kid, they were also wearing masks.
The one didn't you give a mask to? He was the first one you
A
gave.
skull mask, yeah.
Yeah.
When you did the Happy Mask Salesman quest,
Yeah.
you gave him a skull
I
mask.
like that the next game they made here was just based on like,
Yeah.
hey, look, remember that Happy Mask Salesman? Let's make a game
Yeah.
based on all his masks.
Yeah, and he's just
Yeah.
creepy as shit. And,
Yeah.
I love the eyes of the Skull Kid himself.
Oh, you mean the Skull Kid or the Majora's Mask?
Skull Kid. Also, the Majora's Mask is like, it's scary to look at, but the Skull Kid's eyes were very, like, amber. They're like Ints from Lord of the Rings, It looks like a
you could
tree.
see like sadness in his
I
eyes.
wonder if
too.
Miyamoto saw the mask and he took inspiration from like the pain of it.
Yeah, you mean... the
Jim Carrey?
Oh, the mask. No, I don't think so.
Majora's in Ocarina?
Was what?
Majora's Mask in Ocarina?
In
I'm
Ocarina of
trying to
Time?
remember
No.
being in his shop anywhere. I don't
No.
know.
Nope.
I just want to make sure I didn't miss it.
Yeah. Though Majora's Mask does show up in a link between two worlds. He's like
Is it on a wall
It's like
or
on a
something?
wall.
Yeah.
Like people were saying like maybe it's a clue that they're gonna be redoing the game on 3DS, and they did. So that was cool.
Now, yeah.
Yeah. And that's
I need to play that one. I haven't played that one yet.
yeah. Anyway, that's all I got. I'm interested in checking out the music. I used to listen to, I think it's called like Zelda Reorchestrated. It was
Yeah.
a website that had a bunch of really cool stuff like that. So I don't know if these guys are connected to that or not, but I always love Zelda music.
Really?
Yeah.
Video Games Live, I think, is having a thing in February.
Mhm.
I might try to go to that. They
That'd be
had
fun.
really nice like orchestra of Zelda, and they had Halo, and they had all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Which was cool.
Anyway, but yeah, there's also some Breath of the Wild stuff that we're going to be checking out, so make sure you guys are looking out for that.
Mhm.
And that's it.
That's all, yeah.
We'll see you next time.
When we get the DS, we need to play the Zelda games.
Yeah. We'll
We might do
look
that.
at our, speaking of video games and all that stuff, I love video games. I don't get to play them a whole lot. Hopefully that changes soon. These
Yes.
guys also are big gamers too. And we want to show that part of ourselves on the YouTube channel, not just the Twitch channel, which you can find down in the description. Aaron does that a lot. And we'll be jumping on there every once in a while too.
Physically.
Yeah. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Down in the description, all links to our social media. There's a subscribe button. All son of a bitch.
Buttons!
Well, I ain't finishing it.
Buttons! Click all the buttons. Forget about it. Forget. Good hit buttons.
Okay.